gotcha.
What you really notice on this one is the torque these things put out.
Really?
Real torquey.
Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, it's got like, isn't it like 1800 cc's or something like that?
Yeah, it would come out to about 18.
Okay. my third bike, I decided to ride the Indian Chief Dark Horse. Bigger bike than I could ever fucking want to ride. It's got keyless ignition, cruise control, ABS. This bike's loaded out, blacked out everything because it's the Dark Horse, obviously. Like I was just saying, it's a really torquey bike, so we'll see. It's going to be a little bit to get used to. He's riding, I don't even know, I think that's the Indian Chief. He's got like 8 hangers on it. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. You don't even need to give this thing any gas. Just letting go of the brake like starts bringing it forward. This is crazy. Said it's a 6-speed. Now see, this is MSRP is a little more. It's 1800, 17.5. That, I think, that is a beautiful Indian right there. Wow. But this is going to be an interesting ride, guys. Got the Indian Chief Dark Horse. Fucking big ass bike, man. Big bike. Jeff, this is comfortable, I'll be honest. This is not at all what I expected with these. It's got the feet rests here too. This is not at all what I expected, and I hope, before I get started, I want to tell you guys, my GoPro's, it's pretty low on battery, and I don't have a spare battery with me today. So hopefully it doesn't die, and I'm able to get this whole review out of the way before my battery dies and I can get back. And then, this is not at all what I expected. I expected you to feel the weight, feel the girth of it, just girth. But I did not expect it to feel like this at all. It's like, it's very comfortable, and I mean very comfortable, way more comfortable than the Indian Scout was. And I think that's just because you're sitting more upright. You got a lot more bike below you to support you. You don't feel the power at all. When you're sitting on it and like you're at a stoplight or you're starting to get going, you feel the power, or you feel the weight. But now that you're moving, you don't feel the weight at all. And I mean like at all. It's not that it's light, but you're just so supported, and it's got so much power and torque, the guy was saying. You just don't feel any of it. But I chose this one, nice neutral handlebars. The handlebars are definitely very comfortable. They're definitely in a good position. I'd suggest this unless you're into the cruiser type of shit where like your hands are way above your fucking head, but that's to each your own. It takes some getting used to. It does. But it's fun. I think this is really fun, actually. I really hope I don't stall this fucking thing. Yeah, see, that's the thing with these cruisers that I really noticed. You can't be using 2 fingers to shift, or like a middle finger or an index finger. You really got to be using all 4 fingers, just because it engages like you really got to pull the clutch in to get it to shift or engage. And I don't know, it's something to get used to. It's different, just because I'm so used to 2 fingers, making it easier myself on the sports bike. But you really got to use all 4 fingers on this cruiser, at least that maybe I just have fat fingers, I don't know. This is a very cool bike. I don't know what this thing's fucking tack goes up to either, the RPM range. Uh-oh, cop's got someone. Hey, motorcycle cop. There we go, man. I'm one of you now. I ride a real bike. This thing is cool, though. I'll be honest. It's got cruise control. My friend said he was using the cruise control. I personally don't think I'm going to be using it. It's there if you need it. Yeah, it's fine. Yep, that works. Yeah, I'm new to the whole cruiser thing. I apologize.
You okay?
He had to kindly ask me to switch positions. He was like, I'm done with this kid's bullshit. I can't blame the guy. The guy's nice about it. He knows that we ride sport bikes and we're not used to these cruiser type bikes, and obviously he is, as you can see. And the guy behind us, he doesn't care. He's a nice guy too, so luckily you don't care. But it must have been pretty evident that I've never ridden a cruiser before, or anything even remotely close to a cruiser. But it's crazy. I'll tell you, a big difference if you've never ridden them before are these like these feet stands right here. Those things make a world of a difference. Like, I'm just comfortably sitting here with my feet up on these pads. It is a very, very comfortable riding position. It takes a little bit to get used to, even more than the Indian Scout, even more than the Scout 60. It takes even more to get used to if you're riding a sport bike or like a dirt bike or shit like that. It's just a lot more bike, but it's not impossible. You're definitely able to do it. But like I said, I'm guessing these are the gas caps. You got it's a push to start, so it's keyless entry. I think the key's under the seat or something. You got the single speedometer, single gauge speedometer, the tack. You got the, if you flip through here, it's got the degrees. It's got the battery, the voltage of the battery. It's got your miles per gallon. It's got how many miles you got left in the tank, your range. It's got how many miles are on the bike. Yeah, that might be better. Your trip miles. I think it's got 2 trips. Yep, second trip. And and then your RPMs. And it's got a clock down below. Oh yeah, baby. These are beautiful roads, dude. Damn, couldn't ask for a better day for this. You got your high beams, you got your horn, you got your turn signals, hazards. You got your, right here is actually your cruise control, kill switch, all that good stuff. The mirrors on all these Indians are really stiff. I don't know if that's because they're brand new bikes or that's a cruiser thing, I'm not really sure, but the mirrors on all these Indians are really stiff. It's probably just because they're brand new. You know how I said the Indian Scout and the Scout 60 didn't handle bumps very well? This bike handles bumps and potholes and stuff like that very, very well. You barely feel it on this bike, and I guess it's because it's a heavier bike, which makes sense. Very glad I decided to ride this thing. This thing's cool, very cool. I came here with all the intentions of riding an Indian Scout, and now I am on a true bike. I am a real boy. I'm amazed at how nice these cruisers handle. Well, it makes more sense at a sport bike because cruisers are for cruising and long trips and stuff like that. It's expected that they handle nicer than a sport bike, but they handle like significantly nicer. Not in turns, obviously. In sport bikes, you can really get down there in turns. But just in general, the handling of them, the comfortability of them. Comfortability. Yeah, that's a word. Hopefully. Fuck it if it's not. Fuck you and your dictionary. Fuck you and your dictionary. Dictionary. Tenary dick. Fuck you.
I can ride my bike with no handlebars.
This thing is quick, man, I'll tell you. This is cool. I am thoroughly enjoying this. I really am riding some cruisers. It is such a nice change from the sport bike, and I am enjoying this greatly. If any of you guys ride sport bikes or dirt bikes and you've never ridden a cruiser and you're like, fuck cruisers, definitely would disagree with that, and I would definitely go out and try to get yourself to a demo or something like this. These are awesome. I'm having a blast riding these things. I don't know, is that, I can't tell. A Hellcat. Oh, now I want to test drive that. That's what I want to fucking ride, baby. That was a beautiful Hellcat. I'm gonna go back and be like, yeah, there's an Indian demo day in town, so can I test drive your Hellcat? He'd be like, fuck you. This is so much fun. But anyway, leave me some comments, questions, anything you guys are wondering about these bikes, and I'll be sure to answer them. I'll do some research on the bikes, just because these are some cool bikes. This has definitely opened me up to a whole new type of, not type of ride, but just type of bike. Like, I've never ever dabbled into the cruiser community before, and me going to this demo has definitely opened me up, because this thing is cool. These cruisers are definitely cool. It's a big bike. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to handle that big bike. You'll be able to handle it. I didn't think that either. I was nervous to ride this thing just because it's such a big bike, so much weight. But you know what? It's not bad at all. Once you're moving, it's like you're riding any other bike, just in a different position. See what I'm talking about? These foot pads, whatever the fuck you want to call them, these foot rests. Has my GoPro died yet? No, we're still kicking. Oh, shifted neutral like a jackass. The guy behind me is probably laughing at me. Yeah, I can play with you guys. I can do it too. Yeah, I'm one of you guys. I'm a real boy now. Oh. Hey, hoochie mama. Hey, hoochie mama. I don't know what these are. They might just be for show, because I honestly have no idea what these things do. I don't know, this thing is loose. I don't know what the fuck this is, but that's too loose for my liking. This is awesome. This is so much fun. I still don't agree with the cruiser riders who shit on the sport bike guys, but I can see why they like these things so much. These things are fun. It's a different type of fun, definitely, but fun nonetheless. But I hope you guys enjoyed these reviews, because I sure as hell enjoyed reviewing them. It's been a blast so far. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Links to my social media is down below, and I'll talk to you guys later.